The banister shot was something that was always there. That was one of the big things that I knew that we had to have in this, because when you're doing a film like this, you need to take these everyday moments of parenthood and twist them in a horrifying way that, you know, can scare people watching it, especially parents.
Where's Daniel?
He's upstairs. But I think he might be taking a nap, and...
You have this instinctual fear as a parent, I think, every time your kid goes upstairs, where you're just like on edge, thinking that, you know, you don't think they're actually gonna do anything, but there's always that what if, and that's what I love playing with.
It's like my son's one of those children in the cornfield or whatever. Of course not.
In the first draft of the film, there was actually two brothers. There was an older brother and a younger brother who was about 2. And in that draft, the older brother pushed the younger brother, or Z pushed the younger brother over the banister. And in the second draft, we got rid of the second brother just to simplify things. The script didn't have it in the way that it is in the film. It wasn't supposed to be a 2-story drop. It was supposed to land in the background out of focus, and it was just gonna be like a broken body. And it was a big deal, but it wasn't that big of a deal. But in pre-production, we were looking at houses, and the house that we shot in was actually the house next door to the main house. They were really the only ones nearby that would allow us in their house. So we went and scouted, and we see that there's upstairs, main floor, downstairs, and the banister just goes all the way down. So we had to kind of rethink things, and when we were shooting it, we tried just throwing it straight down, but there wasn't really any impact there because you didn't see anything. So we did a few takes of that, and we realized we need something bigger to happen here. And then we started throwing it at the railing, and that thunk that you hear in the film is actually the audio that we captured on the day. And the way we shot it was we locked the camera down and we shot Chandra West talking to Keegan and doing their whole reaction, and then we pulled her out of the picture and we shot just a clean plate of the kid falling, and then we combined them in post. We actually shortened the script there because their conversation went on a little bit longer, and the kid dropping felt like it was more of a final moment in that scene rather than coming right in the middle when they're having such a deep conversation. So it was fun to just sort of trim back the conversation a little bit and hit it right at the moment when she says, "I have to protect my son," and of course that's when he goes flying over.
Daniel!
It was the first screening at Overlook that we had at our world premiere when you heard the reaction in the crowd.
I need to protect my son.
That it sort of became sort of the calling card for the film. This, you know, this little idea about a parental fear became this jump scare that people were talking about all over the place. Shortly after the release of the film, it even went viral on Reddit, on a subreddit about kids hurting themselves, so that was a pretty cool feeling.
I need to protect my son. I need to protect my son. I need to protect my son.